Yes. Right. So it looks like I have audio, but it's really, is it this? Or is it this? Oh, it is my lapel mic, but it's really low. Don't know why it's so low. Don't know if talking into it like this is gonna make a difference. But anyway, so this is my fourth attempt. And I'm mentally fried as to what to talk about. Yeah. I can't remember what I was blabbing about for the first 16 minutes in my first attempt. Um but yeah. Okay, now I remember. I was basically talking about how I got onto YouTube. I was talking about myself. A little bit about my career, how I got into this niche, and the fact that I don't ask people to subscribe because I think that it gives me the opportunity to grow organically. I don't share my YouTube channel on my personal channels because I don't want like a handout. I don't know if that sounds weird. Um I want to see that people are genuinely looking for um content that I put out. If not, I'll just, readjust to what people are searching for. So a little bit, because I'm not gonna be long on this. Um I'm doing a live today because I've never done a live before, and as you can see, this is my fourth attempt. So now I know there is an audio issue. Now I know that the webcam on my computer is absolute trash. Um, I don't know if this mic works. I'll know after the stream. But yeah, this is all, I guess, a test, and it's all in my daily vlog for today, which is March 30th. Oh yeah, I would have mentioned today is a public holiday in Trinidad, and it's not only a public holiday, um Spiritual Baptist Liberation Day. It is National Doctors Day, and yesterday was actually World Piano Day, which I did not know occurs on the 88th day of the year. There are 88 keys in a piano. Who knew? So yeah, for those people who celebrate all of those things, happy days to you. Um so yeah, back to me, and wow, I was so much better at this in my first take, and now it's just like feeling so forced. But I'll keep going anyway. So I started The Honest Guest as a blog, thehonestguest.com, and that was in August of 2017 because I was very, 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 very green in the health and safety profession. And I realized that a lot of the concepts and principles I was trying to just get done and just function, very, very basic things. Employees thought have had employees and employers have a very vastly diverse thinking about what health and safety professionals do. So I thought that I could somehow tackle workers who outside of the workplace are regular civilians like everybody else. They go to restaurants, they take trips, they go on road trips, they cook, they do DIY projects. Um, they search on YouTube for almost anything. I wanted to fill that gap. So I started my blog. And I didn't really start off with hardcore safety topics. Perhaps the one that I is most up to that point was most safety related was um could CrossFit prevent musculoskeletal disorders? Because I had seen the benefits in my mobility and flexibility, and I found that what health and safety professionals were training people on the job to lift it just wasn't fit for purpose. You have to address other issues before you get people to lift with proper form. All right. So that was one of the areas. A lot of them I did were like travel related. I spoke about taking a long haul flight with a diabetic who needs access to medication. And the biggest question that my family had was, can you carry a needle on a plane? So that is where that one sparked off. And then the first encounter I had with public health screening was in Jamaica when they actually did temperature scanning for yellow fever, and you have to travel, or not have to, but it's recommended that you travel with your immunization record. So that set the foundation for that. And I was thrilled. I was pumped. I was so excited. I still am about it, actually. But then another job that I got into, the blog helped me to get that job. It showed that I had initiative and I was a self start and all those nice things you like to put on your resume. But they said that I needed to stop um, writing. I needed to take the blog down because it came into contradiction, or it could be a potential threat to their business. Maybe something I would post in the future. Bearing in mind that I used to post anonymously, the author on all my posts was The Honest Guess. It was never my name. So I did that. Fast forward, um, one very mentally um, exhausting year at that company, and another year I think added on to that. And well, by that time, my subscription for the blog and my domain had gone, and I was now trying to revive it. And my friend in Miami who does website design was helping me with that. And I am, and I was so grateful that she did, because that was like frustrating. Like, I try to teach myself how to do things like that, and like my brain just can't process that. So, in waiting for the website to be launched yet again, I decided to go on YouTube, because at that point in time I had been making YouTube videos for my dad. If you look at them, they're very, as in one of my vlogs, very homely, very humble, but yet effective in what he wanted to do. And I'm like, maybe I could challenge myself and go on camera. However, to get up to that point, 2 months prior to that, I actually did a daily vlog, a very personal daily vlog that I sat in front of my phone or with the camera, and I just set a timer for 7 minutes and I just talked. So, what you're seeing here, my ability to talk in front of a camera, it was very awkward in the beginning. Like, even prior to my first video, it was very, very awkward. So, I did that, and my first video came out, I think, in October, and it was on virtual sit. I had never done sit before, and I felt like I should start off with that, and it grew from there. Um, but here's one thing: I don't ask people to subscribe because, and I don't share my YouTube channel on my personal platforms, on personal social media platforms, because want I feel as though the organic growth that I get, whatever the algorithm puts out there, whoever sees it when I tag it on Instagram TV, and whoever sees it, traffic from Instagram, I feel as though that is the level of growth and authentic growth that I need at this point in time. I feel as though I'm not ready to show my personal audience yet, and I don't want people to be like, "Oh, she's my friend, so I'm gonna subscribe to her." No, the content must be good enough. It must be of offering some sort of value. It must answer a question or a problem that you have for you to get that subscription. I am grateful for the subscribers that I do have. Um, but yeah, it's not something I take for granted. Like, I could never, I think, bring myself to say, subscribe to my channel. You must want to do that on your own. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just me. Um, so yeah, that's a little bit about me and my story. And this is my fourth attempt at my first live. And I realized that my webcam is trash. This mic is probably trash because I'm seeing just two um bars out of 6 audio bars to the bottom. And yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna end this live now. Thank you to the two people that are on that I'm seeing. And I'm gonna see if the audio works this time, because it appears that it is. So that is my daily vlog. Tomorrow is the last day of my daily vlog, and I go back to my regular content and niche, and you're not gonna see random stuff and randomly named things and all of that. No. Um I'm yet to decide if I'll keep that all of that vlog content on my website, if it's gonna get hear me website on the vlog. I don't know if it'll get confusing or not. My shower curtain is up because I'm gonna do some recording in a bit. So thank you for all who are on, all of two people. And yeah, good night.